بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, good morning to you all. Today, inshallah, we will continue taking our lesson for the third year. My name is teacher Inas Al-Hdathi. So let's start. This is the second unit. The name of the unit is called travel or transportation. Actually, this is the second lesson. It was grammar. We started this before and we will finish this lesson today. You will find this at page 24 and 25. Remember, the name of our lesson or our unit is travel and transportation, but our lesson is totally grammar. So let's start. Bismillah. Let's start by revising what we have learned in the previous lesson. In the previous lesson, we introduced a very important grammar rule, a simple present tense. What do we mean by simple present tense? It describes a permanent situation. It describes something that you do daily or weekly or monthly, okay? Describe your routine habits. We'll be using the simple present. We will talk about it more throughout the lesson. This is the cover of the unit 2, and we are at lesson 2. As I told you, simple present tense is a very important grammar rule. We will talk more about it this lesson. Let's try to refresh your memory a little bit. As you can see to your left, I have the 4 English subject pronouns, I, you, we, they, with the verb like, but no S here. So I like fruit, you like sport, and so on. We don't need S with the verb. While when we go to the next side or to your right side, the next flower, I have the 3 pronouns, she, he, and it, but we need to have an S with the verb. She likes, he likes, it likes. Sometimes I have S, sometimes I have ES, okay, depends on the verb. He likes, she likes, it likes. Very good. This is the present simple. So let's try to have this exercise. Choose the correct answer. Okay, remember, depend on the adverbs or the pronoun. Number 1, he drives his car every day, because I have he. What do you think? Drive or drives? Drives. Very good. Drives with an S, because I have he. Very good. Number 2, we plays tennis after school. What do you think? Play or plays? The answer is play. You are right. We don't need S here because I have the pronoun we. Excellent. Number 3, he eats ice cream. What do you think? Eat or eats? Very good. It's eats. Why? Because I have the pronoun he. He eats. Number 4, they sleeps in their bedroom. Sleep or sleeps. What do you think? Very good. The answer is sleep. We don't need that. We don't need an S because I have the pronoun they. Number 5, it walks in the park. What do you think? Walk or walks? The answer is walks. Very good, because I have the pronoun it. So let's read the examples. He drives his car every day. We play tennis after school. He eats ice cream. They sleep in their bedroom. It walks in the park. In the park. Very good. Let's go to the next one. How about this one now? We need to complete this one. I already have the 2 options for you. Choose the correct one. A firefighter fires. Put out or put out. S or no S? What do you think? The answer is put out. Very good. Put out, because a firefighter represents the subject pronoun he. He puts out fires. A chef, delicious food. Cooks with an E or cooks with no E. If you could remember the previous lesson, sometimes we need to add E. Actually, now we don't. It's just an S. Cooks. Very good. Number 3, a teacher at school teaches or teaches. Sometimes I have S or ES. What do you think? You are right. Now I need the ES. This is the perfect answer. ES, teaches. Okay, because the word or the verb ends in CH. So I need to have ES, teaches. Very good, very good. Let's go to the next one. Now, how about this one? Write the correct answer. He in the bedroom. He what? Sleep or sleeps? What do you think? He sleeps. Very good. Now I have S, but for the negative, he doesn't sleep. Very good. He doesn't sleep. Very good, very good. Okay, so he sleeps in the bedroom. He doesn't sleep on the floor. Next one. We in the garden. What do you think? Play or plays? Play or plays? It's a play. Very good. We don't need S here because I have the pronoun play. But if I want to make it negative, we don't play. Very good. We don't play in the park. Very good. So let's read the sentences. He sleeps in the bed. He doesn't sleep on the floor. Very good. For the next one, we play in the garden. We don't play in the park. Very good, very good. Let's go to the next one. Also, we talked about adverbs of frequency. If you could remember, and I'm sure you are, we talked about adverbs of frequency like always, often, usually, sometimes, and never. Okay, so always, if you could remember the percentage, let's do this exercise together. As you can see, write the correct answer. I have the adverbs of frequency, never, sometimes, usually, often, always, and rarely. Okay, the one that has 100% is, I have full stars here, it is always. Very good, it is always. I always pray. We always help the poor, and so on. Behind always, or we have less percentage, is usually. Very good, usually, because usually is like 90 to 99%. It's not always. Okay, next one I have is, what do you think? Never, rarely, sometimes. Very good, it's often. Very good, it is often. Often is almost like 75%. Behind her, or behind often, behind it, I have sometimes. Very good. Next one I have is rarely. And the last one that has 0%, empty stars here, is never. So let's read the adverbs of frequency one more time. I have always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never, and never. Very good. So these are adverbs of frequency. Let's go to the next one. Now, I will introduce something that is called some and any. And I will refresh your memory in a second because we need to talk also about the articles a and an. So let's start this one together. I will try to take some notes. Okay. If I'm talking about a singular thing, just one thing, like an apple or a banana or an orange, egg, I'll be using articles a and an apple, a desk, a chair, a teacher, an orange, okay? Because they are singular and they are countable, okay? For plural, we will not be using the articles. We will be using some and any, okay? One more thing, sometimes I cannot have countable nouns. I have uncountable nouns, like all the liquids, milk, water. Also, I have orange juice, honey, jam. All these are uncountable. Also, we'll be using some and any. So let's explain this for you. For singular, as I told you, we'll be using a and an. So countable, because I can count apples, I can count eggs, I can count teachers, students, we'll be using a and an if they are affirmative, if the sentence is affirmative, or if it's a negative, if I have not in the sentence, or in questions. So With singular, I'll be using a and an in either cases, affirmative, negative, and question. Countable, okay, singular. Going to the plural, countable also, apples, oranges, teachers, cars, houses. I will not be using articles now. I'll be using some and any. If the sentence is affirmative, I'll be using some. If it's negative or question, I'll be using any. Remember, I'm talking about countable plural nouns. Let's go to the last part. We have uncountable nouns. As I told you, like honey, like bread, rice, chicken, meat. They are uncountable. I cannot count them. I cannot say 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not correct. So with these nouns, we'll be using some and any. Some if the sentence is affirmative, any if it's a question or a negative. Let's read some examples below. I would like some sugar, please. Sugar here is uncountable and the sentence is affirmative. Some sugar. Next one. I don't want any sugar, thanks. Here I have uncountable negative sentence because I have not here and I have sugar which is uncountable, so we'll be using any. Let's go to the next one. He needs some help. Help here is uncountable, affirmative. He doesn't need any help. Again here help and the sentence is negative, is uncountable, negative. So let's have some exercises. You will have the meaning. For some and any, let's give more examples. For some, as you can see to your left, I can use it with there is. If it's uncountable, there are, countable. Okay, we have got, she has got. And to your right, as you can see, I have some countable and uncountable nouns. Remember, I'm talking about plural and uncountable. So milk is uncountable. Oranges, onions are countable plural nouns. Sugar and cheese are uncountable. If the sentence is affirmative, not negative, we'll be using some. Okay, let's go to any now. For any, it's a negative. So there isn't, there aren't, she hasn't got, I haven't got. Or questions. Are there any? Is there any? Have you got any? Has she got any? Okay. Also, we'll be using them with plural countable nouns and unplural. As you can see, apples, bread, water, flour. Okay, apples are countable, but the others are not. Carrots, bread, sweets, and ice. Carrots and sweets are countable. The other two nouns are uncountable. Let's have some examples to know what do we mean by this. What do you think here? Complete the sentences using the word some or any. Remember, some is used if the sentence is affirmative, plural, negative. Any is used if the sentence is a question or negative. Uncountable nouns. I would like apples. So the sentence here is affirmative. I would like some apples. Very good. The next one, I need bread. I need some bread. Very good. The sentence is affirmative. Bread and apples, countable and uncountable. I would love some pears. Very good. The sentence is affirmative. But the last sentence, I need you to take a good look at it. I don't have any cheese. Now the sentence is negative. Not, I don't. So we'll be using any. I don't have any cheese. Very good. Let's go to the other part. I don't want coffee. Negative. So we'll be using, very good, we'll be using any. Very good. Would you like yogurt? Some yogurt, because this is not a question. This is like more like an offer. I'm offering you something. I want, this is affirmative sentence, some cupcake. I want some cupcake. I need some flour for the cake. So let's read the question after we complete them. I would like some apples. I need some bread. I would love some pears. I don't have any cheese. I don't want any coffee. Would you like some yogurt? I want some cupcake. I need some flour and cake. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Let's try to do this as fast as we can. Choose some or any. There is some or any milk in the fridge. There is some. The sentence is affirmative. Number 2. We don't, I have negative here. We don't need any flour. Very good. We don't need any flour. Number 3. Can I have, this is a question. Remember the question, can I have some water? Very good. Number 4. Are there some or any eggs in the fridge? Are there any eggs in the fridge? And number 5. There are some cats in the garden. Let's read the answers one more time. There is some milk in the fridge. We don't have any flour. Can I have some water, please? Remember, this is not a question, this is a request. Request and offers, I use some. But number 4 is a question. Are there any eggs in the fridge? And there are some cats in the garden. Let's go to the next one. This is your book at page 25. I will have it zoomed in a minute. So let's read together. Page 25. Adverbs of frequency followed by verb be. I am always late for school. He or she is usually late for school. You are never late for school. They or we are sometimes late for school. So here we have the adverbs of frequency with verb be. The verb be's here I have am, is, and are. Very good. Am, is, and are. Let's go to the next one. For the next one, we have some and any, countable and uncountable. I recommend you to take a very good look at it and go back to our class because I explained this earlier. I have affirmative, negative, and question. Also, I have countable and uncountable. If the sentence is affirmative, we'll be using some. With countable and uncountable. As you can see, I have some apples, some milk. For the negative, because I have not in the sentence, I can use it with countable, carrots, or uncountable, water. Very good. And for a question, I can also use the any with bananas, countable, and juice, uncountable. Very good. Let's go to the last part. Let's try to complete this. Complete the conversation with some and any. I have Amal. What are you cooking? Huda. Here, taste my vegetable soup. It needs, it's affirmative. It needs some salt. Very good. It needs some salt. Make sure you are writing with me. Oh, doesn't it have, it's a question. Any, doesn't it have any salt? I will add some now. I think I will add some lemon juice. Very good. Some lemon juice. No, I don't. I think it doesn't need any. So, because the sentence is negative, we had any here. So, let's try to remember what we've learned in this lesson, my dear student. We talked about some and any. When do I use some? If the sentence is affirmative with both countable and uncountable nouns. I use any if the sentence is negative or a question, also with countable and uncountable nouns. We revise the simple present tense. When do I use S? When I don't use S. So that was our lesson. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.